Alright guys, so today we're going to be doing a quick review and product test of this Bish Original Tear Menders, Tear Mender. This says it's been around since 1932, it's made in the USA, and it's designed for instant fabric and leather adhesives. So, reason for this video and the reason for me doing this thing is I've never seen this thing before. I work with a lot of leather products, and I just first time I came across this. I found this at my local Ace Hardware while I was looking for shoe glue. So purpose of this product test and review is because my work boots here, these Ariats, and I don't know if this is just an Ariat thing or what, but in my Ariats, they tend to wear out on my left foot more than the right foot. And this is my older pair here. As you can see, the insole here, the glue just comes out and it just basically falls apart. So, this being said, I just kind of keep these around for just crap boots around the house if I got to do anything that I don't really care about. But as you can see here on this side of the boot, it's completely fine and intact. You know, there's no internal lining that has been popping out. So this was my third or fourth pair, I'm not sure, of Ariats, and as you can see, they wear out pretty decently. I mean, the sole is still good. It's just, I don't know, as I'm using them, that I find that the tips of the toes break off faster. And for some reason, on all the left side boots, there is a fabric removal where the heel gets glued, where this internal fabric gets glued to the heel, which is what happened in this boot. But back at the time, I didn't really think much about it. I just ripped it out and just kept working. So anyway, that being said, this is my other pair of Ariats here, and lo and behold, the left side is doing the exact same thing. As you can see here, where the fabric just kind of lifts and bunches. So if I ever whenever I take this boot off, I have to put a shoehorn in just to push everything down. So what we're going to do is we're going to test out this mender here and see if I can glue down this heel. And this is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to use to make this happen. So my goal is not to completely rip out the inside. I just want to make a super small incision, open up the fabric a little bit more, and then just dump a bunch of this glue down at the heel point and kind of massage it in until it kind of spreads the glue up. And I want to see how good that works. So to do that, this is my theory. This is what I'm going to do here. We are going to be using a screwdriver or something flat so I can get down to the heel part, a razor blade of some sort, using this O-Knife UI, not bad. My little saying on there, be good or be good at it. A fresh razor and our adhesive. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to actually take my razor blade and cut right above this leather rim here and kind of do a nice clean incision so that way I can open it up. And let's see if I can do this on camera. Am I getting it? Okay. There you go. So there you go. You can see what I did there. So all I did was just run the line on this back heel area. I'm going to use this tool here to kind of open it up all the way down and kind of do a nice little opening here, all the way to the base of the heel so I can see the fabric down there, like so. I'm going to take this guy. You can read the instructions if you want. Basically, it says, shake well before use. Spread a thin layer of Tear Mender into a patch or item being repaired. For thicker material, apply on both sides. Press two sides together. Allow to dry. Dries in 3 minutes. Machine washable in 15. All right. Okay. Just got it open. Oh. Okay, so we're good to go. Looks all liquidy. All right, so let's see, how do I do this on camera? Screwed. I'm just gonna dump it in. Oh, let's see here. Can we see this now? Perfect. I think we can see that. Okay. Try to line up that patch. All right, so I'm just gonna go put this in press or something and try to get a clamp on it and try to put some pressure to see if I can hold the glue down here. And hopefully that'll stop the internal fabric from constantly slipping, so I can just put this boot on and off without having to use a shoehorn again. Now, again, I'm not sure if this is something just with Ariats in general or what, or if this is just a boot thing, but, you know, I know a lot of you real guys out there, they're like, those are Ariats, they suck. Well, they may very well suck, but they're decent boots, I'm not gonna lie. And I really don't mind using them. Okay, so that's another thing we want to make sure we do too, is glue up that stitch line where we cut to help prevent this thing from popping. All right, get back to you when this is done and see what it looks like. All right, so moment of truth. As you can see, we got a little bit of adhesive on the top here. It's a little where it dried up. That's where we made our incision. Try to glue that piece down as much as I could. So far, it feels like it's not moving, but we'll see. You know, it's tear mender. Put it to the test right here, right now. So typically, after wearing these, since it came off from the inside, is in order to get the boot off, I'd have to shove this shoehorn down in the bottom and then kind of work my heel out in order for it to get it off. Because if not, it'll pull all of this internals out and just get my foot jammed up at the bottom. So we are going to try that now. So I ended up doing this side off camera. And this is the side that you saw me do on camera. So you're supposedly dried. We are going to put them on and see if they if this glue worked. Okay, so boots are on. These are broken in, so as you can see, my foot just locks right in. Typically what I do, I just grab the heel and kick it off, and OMG, that worked. Yeah. Hey, tear mender for the win. As you can see, this one I did a little bit better with the gluing. The gluing actually, the stitch in the mend part, you can't even tell that I cut that one open. Where this one, you can kind of tell I cut it open big time. Anyway, so yeah, hey, what can I say? This tear mender works, man. Go buy yourself some of this. Great stuff, and if you're in America, it's made in America, 100%. Oops. Looks like I'm gonna have to buy some extras. All right. Anyway, if you guys have any questions, comments about this, you know where to leave it, and I'll check you guys out later.